Since BTS's rise to stardom, there have been no peaceful days for ARMYs. I mean, everyone is so eager to talk about the boys, they literally won't stop talking about them, to the point that it's always a field day for media outlets. The fact that each move BTS makes is newsworthy doesn't help. However, it seems like the boys don't only attract positive energy, but also negative ones, since they ended up offending an entire country through an Instagram post. More specifically, RM's recent IG upload caused quite a stir, and let's just say China didn't like it. Well, this is not the first time such a powerful country gave BTS the cold shoulder, but surely this might be the biggest so far. Do you want to know more? Then stick around as I give you a run through this roller coaster ride, and believe me when I say things got pretty serious in the end. Okay, let's get started. If you guys are sports fans, you'll know how the 2022 Winter Olympics kick off this February with China hosting this year's Winter Olympics. Of course, it's a big deal since we're talking about the Olympics. Even our lovely BTS can't help but tune in, since they too are just like any normal sports fans when they aren't selling out stadiums and topping worldwide charts. Anyway, just like any fan, the boys wanted to express their support for their national athletes. And you bet it's one heck of a boost to have the nation's treasure cheer you for the Olympics, right? This is exactly what RM did, and just like the sweetheart that he is, he went all out and extended his support for Korea's speed skating team. However, Chinese netizens didn't like how the BTS member was showing support. Well, you might be confused why, since it's only natural for Namjoon, a Korean man, to support Korea's speed skating team, right? The problem lies with how controversial the recent speed skating event was. To give you a brief summary of the fiasco, China won gold for the speed skating event. However, as soon as the results were out, viewers and attendees pointed out how biased the judges were. Things got pretty spicy when clips of a Chinese speed skater seemingly pushing a Korean speed skater circulated online. This also caused an unfortunate injury to Park Jang-hyuk, a member of the Korean team, and it only added more fuel to the fire. And while things are heating up as supporters spoke against each other, little did they know that this was only the tip of the iceberg. And when I say this, I mean it, because once RM showed his loyalty and sympathy to the Korean athletes, Chinese netizens took it as an insult. When RM shared a video of the national team on his stories, a significant emoji of applause and thumbs up to show his support, it literally broke hell loose. As soon as netizens saw the IG story, they didn't waste any time and flooded BTS official accounts with nasty comments. Since RM's personal IG's comment section is off limits, they made sure they reach each nook and cranny of the boy group's social media platform, and it's just crazy. I mean, if you were tuning in real time, you'll see nothing but hate comments on the boys' IG and Twitter accounts, from barfing emojis as well as the pinching emoji, which is very derogatory if you know what I mean. These netizens didn't let RM off the hook. Don't get me started with the comments, because they're just pure evil and insulting. It pains me reading any of them. Luckily, armies were quick to notice the ongoing slaughter and decided to stop the unnecessary hate the boys were getting. Do you know what they did? They spammed the comment sections with purple hearts to show their support, and soon enough, it was raining purple hearts and the trolls stopped. Aren't armies the coolest? I'll be extremely proud if I have fans like them. RM also got in trouble with China because of his speech. We all know how eloquent the leader is when he speaks, and you just can't help but fall in love whenever he delivers a speech in front of thousands of people. But seems like China is immune from his charms, because rather than giving the leader a round of applause, they basically threw hate towards the leader and the entire BTS crew after hearing what Namjoon has to say. What offended Chinese netizens was the comment RM made regarding the Korean War. More specifically, the leader said, quote, "We will always remember the history of pain that our two nations shared together, and the sacrifices of countless men and women." And while the comment itself didn't mean to degrade anyone or specifically put blame on a particular country, C netizens still hated it. In fact, they got so offended they decided that the boys didn't deserve their respect or support. One user even left a comment saying, quote, "They should not make any money from China," while another seconded by saying, quote, "If you want to make money from Chinese fans, you have to consider Chinese feelings." Huh? I don't see why they are so offended though, since it's definitely clear as daylight how RM sympathizes about the tragedy just the same. No bias whatsoever, so this is most likely baseless, I swear. Global Times, which is a state-run newspaper with a nationalistic perspective, backed up the negativity against the boys by posting an article that says, "Chinese netizens said the bans. Totally one-sided attitude to the Korean War hurts their feelings and negates history." What? Are we listening to the same speech? Because I think we're not on the same page on this one. The media outlet even added that the speech is designed to play up to the US audiences. Okay, seems like the country is pretty sensitive when it comes to this stuff. However, seems like even a big and powerful country cannot withstand ARMY's love for the boys, because after creating a big mess from what the leader had said, Chinese netizens have no choice but back down when ARMY's decided enough is enough. Global Times, the media outlet, which posted an article about the incident, quietly deleted the post, which naturally helped a lot of the commotion around BTS to die down. Even the planned boycott didn't last. Actually, it didn't even affect BTS and the brand's reputation. However, the story doesn't end here, because this is not the first time the boys face criticism because of offending China. Because there was a time Jimin's fan account was banned from the country because of illegal fund allegations. Yep, you heard it right. Jimin's Weibo fan account was banned from the platform after it was accused of soliciting illegal funds. The allegation stirred up after a photo of what looks like a customized airplane, which was funded by the said fan account, went viral on social media. It was actually for Jimin's 26th birthday, and turned out that there were people who didn't like such dedication and were too jealous. They decided to spread rumors regarding the fans. Because of this, the fan account was banned for 60 days from posting anything on Weibo, while the allegation was never proven to be true. It's not surprising though, since China doesn't really favor the idol culture, specifically K-pop. This is why after this incident, 14 content providers such as Tencent and Weibo also promised that they called, quote, healthy cyberspace, and by that they mean clearing out fan accounts from the platform. They also dubbed the fandom culture as irrational, star-chasing behavior, so it's only expected that they didn't like the attention BTS is getting, especially from Chinese people themselves. You know what? Jealousy is not a good feeling, and it won't even make you pretty, so I hope these people stop sticking their noses with every BTS business they see. Anyways, the boys continue to top countless charts and sell out concerts left and right. Not to mention how there are thousands, even millions Chinese ARMY who continue to support the boys, and I hope that C-ARMY stay safe and stand the boys to the fullest. How about you? Do you think China went overboard this time? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to give this video a like and stay tuned for more. See you next time.